All right, hey, what's going on to you, Taurus out here? Hopefully, y'all are having a great day. So, I want to actually go ahead and give a shout out to Smooth Lindo. She's a content creator. She's on YouTube. She's on TikTok. She's very good at what it is that she does. She tells wild stories of real lived experiences, right? And I think that y'all should definitely go ahead and give her, a check her out, see if you like her content. And if you do like her content, show her some love, subscribe, let her know in the comment sections or the videos, give likes or whatever. I'm going to actually post up her YouTube because, yeah, some of you may not really have TikTok, and I understand that. But I'll also post up her TikTok as well, so she gets love either or. But anyway, let's begin. So for you, Taurus, you have the oh yeah, Smooth Lindo is also a Taurus as well. So that's why it is that I be. But anyway, so for you, Taurus, right? You have the Knight of Cups. I am using the Mermaid Tarot deck. So you have the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, and then you have the Five of Pentacles. So, excuse me. So these three cards right here for you, Taurus, represent interesting. Because the Knight of Cups speaks to how it is a lot of you, Taurus, are moving on. There's a sense of you, Taurus, actually reflecting emotionally about something and then still deciding to actually move forward. Meaning that, and then you have the Hierophant, right, which is Taurus and Sagittarius mixed together in a major arcana. So the Hierophant, you showed up in your own reading. This is about you seeking your own personal answers to your life's journey. A lot of you, Taurus, want to be able to do something and continue to be as best as you essentially can be, right? As it is that I've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, months, in fact, about you, Taurus's desire, right, to actually do better, to chase excellence, to seek to see how far you can go, right, with your life, what you can accomplish using your imagination, right, to become as best as you possibly can be before, right, your time is done. And this is definitely about how a lot of you, Taurus, very much so are listening to yourself. There's a sense of you asking yourselves ideas and then being able to actually bubble up from that subconscious mind and get the answer. Because I've talked about this before, right? I don't really talk about this too much and stuff like this because I know how some people don't like it when I start talking about quantum physics, but I have to in order to prove the point that I'm trying to make, that in quantum physics, scientists still don't know where thoughts come from. Like, they understand that you have a mind, blah, 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 but they're trying to prove they're physicalists, meaning that they're trying to physically be able to reach out and touch where thoughts come from because they don't want to accept the fact that there is a such thing called spirituality, where the things that physically manifest come from places that don't physically manifest, right? Like, where do thoughts come from? So I'm saying all that to say that you, Taurus, are actually consulting with yourself. You're brainstorming. You're thinking about what is the next step? How you, Taurus, can become better, greater, more advanced in the position that you're in now. How can you move up? But you're doing it from a Sigma's perspective. So it's not you having a whole team and you just, you know what I'm saying, you starting out with millions of dollars per se. Now, granted, the Taurus zodiac sign does represent riches. So the earth signs do, all of them, they represent riches. So You're not necessarily starting out with absolutely nothing and just starting out from destitution. However, you Taurus are not in the position where you want to be. You Taurus are, and that kind of goes to show you the mentality that a lot of you Taurus have, because make no mistake about it, you Taurus are doing an absolutely amazing job. Y'all are out here getting it. Y'all are out here looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Your health is good, right? Right? Your pockets are good. It's just that speaks to mentality that you Taurus have. You want to do better. The Five of Pentacles speaks to how a lot of you Taurus very much so are Five of Pentacles. You do have to walk away from some things, some people. Then you have the Four of Cups. There's some people that's holding you back. There's some things, maybe not even necessarily people per se. Not saying that there aren't, but I'm saying that there's some obstacles in your way from getting from point A to point C, obviously. Some people could be it. It could be certain scenarios. And my best suggestion to you, Taurus, like it is I said before, is to study it. You know, I'm going to tell you to do the Virgo thing, which is to study it, analyze it, understand what's going on. And what I mean when I say study it, give you an example of it as I didn't understand how life insurance went. So what did I do? Before I put my money into anything that I did not understand, I studied life insurance. I picked up a book on it, how it works, and potentially what I can do with it. Right? I could borrow against it, pay the premium, pay it off. I can have as many life insurance, as long as I can afford it, of course. I can have as many life insurance policies as I possibly can, pay it off every single month. Meaning the fee to actually keep the life insurance up is what I'm trying to say. They call it a premium. In the life insurance world, they call it a premium. But as long as I'm able to keep paying the premium, I can have as many life insurance policies on me, as long as I can keep up with the payments, as I want, as I can literally afford to. But I didn't just go ahead and jump into something, right, immediately, especially if I really didn't have any kind of real knowledge, deep knowledge into it. I decided, okay, I wanted to really understand it. Because I'm taking it seriously. And then now today I have a life insurance policy. So yes, that I do pay the premium every month. So the situation with that is, once again, the Four of Cups, right? There's obstacles getting in the way. And the thing is that you Taurus have to figure out what exactly are those obstacles. Are those obstacles people? Are those obstacles scenarios? If there isn't necessarily human beings in particular that are getting in the way, okay, well, what exactly is in the way? Have you studied it? Because and there's, I'm not disrespecting you, Taurus, when I say that I there is I'm not I am not surprised when people want answers to things in a general sense, right? It could be any of the zodiac signs, and they don't necessarily know. They don't even realize that they got to study it, right? They just Hail Marrying it. Basically, they're just looking at it from a perspective of like just Hail Marrying it. They're trying to figure out what's going on, what's up, right? But they're not necessarily even prepared to really get to where they want to go. So if you have any kind of problems, like I said before, study it. Are those people worth being in you Taurian's life? Are those people worth being in your life? Do they bring serious or legitimate value to you? Or is it a conflation? Is it that you Taurus are being delusional about the value that they bring? Because sometimes you could assign value to a whole other person that really doesn't have that value. Not really, you know. Same thing if it's a scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, what exactly is going on with this scenario, and how can you actually address the scenario. Is it a money issue? Save up some, take out a loan, know what you're doing though, right? I'm not a financial advisor. Study what it is that you want to do. Study it. There's books on it. Pick up a book, figure it out, learn, talk to some people who know what they're talking about. All of the above, right? So as you, Taurus, are figuring out what it is that you want to do, it's my dog over there, see? It's so cold in New York City over here, yo. It's freezing. Like literally, it's freezing. And it's so cold over here. I had to bring my dog inside of my room because my dog don't sleep with me in my room. So yeah. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that you have the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Judgment. And that's the other catch-22. Put an end to thinking that you're stupid, or that you're slow, or that you, Taurus, on the short yellow. I'm not talking about you, baby. That you put an end to that, thinking that you're stupid, or that you're slow, or that you're on the short yellow bus. That's not true. Or that you're never gonna figure it out, and you're, you, Taurus, or whatever self-doubt that you, Taurus, have. You got to put an end to that. Trash. Because that's what it is. It's trash. That's not true. And you, Taurus, know that that's not true. My brother's a Taurus. Brother's doing great. Shout outs to my brother, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to my brother. You know? Proud. I'm proud of my brother. I'm proud of my family. My brother is a smart cookie. That's all. You know what I'm saying? He's a Taurus. Anyway, and so then you have the Four of Pentacles. Then you have the Chariot and the Five of Swords. These three cards right here, again, you're doing a great job at being great. Your financial situation is good. Your health is good. You look amazing, right? Picking up those extra shifts on the job. If you run a business, your business is doing better than it normally does. There's an uptick in how much business you're getting, quality customers that you have, because it's not just about the quality business. It's also about the quality customers. Sometimes customers are garbage, and there's no harm in saying that. Some customers, they come to your establishment and then they treat the person who's shown them nothing but respect. They treat the person like trash. They treat the person who works there, the person who owns the business, like trash, and there's no real point in it. So yeah, these are quality customers. If you run your own business, things in your life is going well. It's just that if you, Taurus, want to do better, it's exactly like what it is that I've been saying in Aries videos. New levels, new devils. Y'all supposed to know what that is. Every time you get yourself to a point where you are at a new level, or you're doing even greater than where you were, there's a new devil. You don't think that I've had to wrestle a new devil? I just had to wrestle one, trying to figure out how I can make my channel better. I realized I got to sit here every video and make at least a 15-minute video. Why? Because I'm understanding the algorithm a lot better. I'm understanding it better. So because I'm gaining the knowledge as to it, I'm growing. And as people comment and leave likes, and they actually interact with the content, they watch the video, they watch it a quarter through, right? 25%. Through, halfway through, 75%. Maybe they may watch the whole thing. I'm understanding what I need to do to set myself up for success. My videos can't be shorter, generally on average, shorter than 10 minutes. That's no bueno for me. You dig what I'm saying? I can't come to the videos and talk basura. Now, granted, I'm not going to get to these videos and talk basura. I have a history for telling the truth. For over 10 plus years, coming up on, dang, Coming up on 10 plus years. It's been that long. So, but this is what I understand. This is my grind, right? And as I grow, my bag is growing along with the channel, thankfully. And I'm able to actually do the things that I need to do and help out the way that I need to help out and contribute. So let's clarify the Five of Swords. To clarify the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ten of oh, never mind about that. Oh well, forget about it. Whatever. I already drew it. Whatever. Ace of Wands. We can't clarify a card with the same card, otherwise it won't make sense. So the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Emperor. If it's a person, if it's a specific person or a couple of people, right? Not much, but a few people that's giving you, Taurus, a hard time, coming around you, asking you for money. They're doing that because they don't want you to leave them, because they know that not everybody's going to be able to go, and that you, Taurus, are going to where your destination, more success. And they don't want you to go because, yeah, they got love for you and everything like that, but they holding on a little bit too tightly. And it's ironic because most people would think that Taurus is the most attached zodiac sign, and it is. But the fact that you, Taurus, are learning how to not be so attached is wild. It shows your growth. And then you have the Emperor, like I said before, the Emperor, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. You, Taurus, do not have to worry about other people's fears, and you shouldn't worry about their fears. Now, if it's about a disembodied problem, meaning that it's not a specific person, it just happens to be a problem that manifested itself in your life, like it is that I said before. Pick up a book, understand the situation, do your research. I didn't understand anything about stocks or none, or investing or any of that stuff. I had to really do the research, and I'll talk about how I got into it. It was in 2020, before that storm hit. I'm not gonna say the word, but before that storm hit, boom, guess what happened? 3 weeks before that, my instincts was telling me, if I want to make more money, I got to go ahead and check out Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Let me tell you, there's a video form on YouTube, right? I think it's about 8 to about 12 hours long. When I tell you that I listened, I listened to so much of that video in such a short span of time. I was soaking up the information in a very short span of time. I got it. That same after I finished it, after I've accumulated enough information to adequately know in theory what I should be doing, I gained the experience with it. I was on the phone with a person trying to order some gold, just so I can have an asset to my name to be able to actually be able to say, okay, I'm on the right path of doing the right thing. But I wasn't going to figure every single thing out on my own. So you do have to consult with other people. Maybe if you don't consult with other people and you just kick it in by yourself, you, Taurus, may just have to consult with, a book, reading, right? Listening to your own instincts as you read and figure it out, right? Knowledge and experience. So that's pretty much it, though. Other than that, you, Taurus, are doing an amazing job. And if you ask me, the problems that you, Taurus, have is a good problem. You're trying to figure out how to do even better than where you are. I can't complain. That's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 100,000. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.